All right, so the purpose of today's demo is to review the product configurator in version 12. So first thing we're going to do is learn how to create a very simple product with different variants like small, medium, large, color, blue, black, gray, etc. And then we're going to learn how Odoo's new quotation tool allows for you to quickly configure these products according to a customer's demand and add them to a sale order. Part 2 of this demonstration will be to look at how the product configurator works in conjunction with manufacturing and bills of materials. So for this first part, let's go to inventory, master data, configuration, settings, and then we want to turn on variants and options down here and go ahead and save that. And once that's turned on, we then go to master data, products, and we design our product template. In this instance, I'll choose a table. In that table, I will create some variants. I will say we have the table top, right? And if I click create and edit, it gives me options here. I can add the values. Is it a custom value? I can list an HTML color index. Here, if it's a color option that I'm selecting, I can specify the type here in terms of how I want to select it when I'm looking at the configurator. Do I want radio buttons? Do I want to select drop down, or is it a color? Or do I want to create the variants? Ready? Do I want to create them always, like how Odoo would do it traditionally, with build out that matrix of all possible combinations? Do I never want to create the variants, or do I want to create individual variants when they're sold? So you'll have the option to do that here. So for this, we can say tabletop could be Chrome. Tabletop could be cedar. We could say redwood, and we'll leave those three options here, and we'll say it's a color, and we always want to create the variant. Just want to make sure those are selected. I didn't save that correct. And then here we'll do the same thing with size. And here we'll say small, medium, large. And just like that, we'll always create it, and we'll do a select here. So when I save it, watch, it'll create all the variants and they'll populate here because I have it on always. There it is. There's 9 possible combinations here, 3 times 3. So now that this is set up, let's go and check out how this all looks on the sale order. You'll see once I turned on that attributes and options function in the configurator in inventory, it's going to give me this option here, configure a product. So with this, first I'm going to create a quick customer. With this, I can click configure a product, select my template, and then it's going to give me my options. I didn't link the HTML color indexes, so we have some different options to choose from here. We have no true indicator. Maybe a drop down would have been more beneficial for that, but we'll choose the large middle color, and maybe we want 2 quantities or 100 quantities of these, and I can add it, and just like that, the 100 units of large cedar were added to this sale order. And as Odoo would function normally, when you confirm the order, it's going to automatically generate a delivery order of 100 units to be shipped to John Doe of the large cedar table. That's a standard, retail type scenario where you buy a table, you stock it, you order it, you sell it. This will also work if you make to order, right? Maybe I want to drop ship this. It doesn't matter. Odoo's functionality will not change when it comes to how this particular product is executed from a procurement standpoint once it's on the sale order line. The configurator is simply an instrument to make it easier for end users to configure custom products and add them to a sale order. It has no other implications outside of that use case, which would impact Odoo's functionality as it has historically worked when fulfilling this order or anything related. As we're going to see next in the manufacturing demo of how the configurator works, it will all be the same. So let's go to inventory here, master data, products, and let's create another product. We'll create a bicycle. And for variants, open it, and we will say we want to use maybe size again, small, medium, large. Let's say we also want to use, we'll have color here, blue, black, gray. And again, we can have our options here always. And for this, for the color, I'll do the color option again. And for the size, I like the drop down. The select is always nice. Perfect. So next, let's go to inventory and let's do manufacturer make to order. And let's save it. And now our variants have been created. Perfect. Let's go to the bill of material and let's start building out. We have our list of variants. Let's start building out a BOM. So if we have blue small, let's list our components. We'll just say raw material 1, raw material 2. Simple. And save it. Now we go back and we can create another one for the black small, right? And maybe it's just raw material 1 this time. And another one for the blue large. Let's do maybe just raw material 2. And just like that, we have a few BOMs created. So let's go and sell the blue large and see how it impacts everything. Sales, another order for Mr. John Doe. Configure the product, this time bicycle, and we'll do blue, size, large. Add it, and you know what, let's update the quantity to 2. We could have also updated it on the configurator. We could add a note if we want to here. Oh, that's add a product, but add a note if we want. Make this nice. Save it. And once I confirm this order, again, my delivery order is generated for 2 units of the bicycle. We're waiting another operation, which if we go to manufacturing, there it is. We have 2 units of the large blue bicycle right here, which we need to fulfill by consuming raw material number 2. Very simple. If you want, you can also use Odoo Studio here to install this. I'm going to show you how you can relate things back from that sale order, from a make to order functionality. So we can easily go into that manufacturing order. Oops. Here. We should be able to relate back through the source. Oops. Procurement group, sale order. On the sale order, maybe we want to look at the order lines, and we could pull from the any of this information from that order line. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for the notes, but it would be, we'd have to create a different workaround strategy for that. But we'll just use this example of order status for just order status. Update the field. Not sure it's really gonna pull there, but it should say something like sale order if I go and do it again, right? But there's one other thing I want to show you here, and that's you can also go to your product variants, right? And we could say for the bicycle, for the we could say attribute large, color is blue. This will show me everything here. For the large blue, I want to give it a SKU number, right? 1, 2, 3 starting with. Now if we go to the order line, let's say you sell this bike a lot, you don't want to use the configurator and you don't want to sort through that list. Then you probably have a lot of people in your company that are going to remember the SKU. When you enter it, right, you can still relate the SKU, add it to the order line just like that. Save it, confirm, and again, it'll run that manufacturing order again. Another one here, so sale order 3, and you'll see the raw material 1 unit. It didn't pull our status. I'm not sure what happened there, but I can look into that. And if you're interested in understanding how all these related fields work, we could certainly do a side demo in that. And I have plenty of videos out there that cover related fields anyways. But this is the purpose of the configurator. I hope you found this useful. If there's anything else you want to see or you have any questions about how the configurator functions, you can feel free to reach out to me in the email address in the description of this video, and I'll be happy to discuss in detail with you. Thanks so much, and have a wonderful day.